Work Package 3 is a transversal work package of SESAR. The Work Package 3 is leading all the developments of the validation and verification infrastructures. All the validation exercises in SESAR are now based on the so-called industrial-based platform.
Air traffic management is facing a revolution. We need to evolve our system to ensure better performances to cope with the higher traffic, higher safety, less consumption and less environmental impact. SESAR is providing Europe with this future system.
A day at Milano Malpensa Airport, validating SESAR airport concepts. Improvement of surface operations is a key part of the SESAR ATM concept. Safety and airport capacity are key contributors to the overall performance goals. As such, the airport is required to safely accommodate the forecast traffic increases and being capable of absorbing traffic flow fluctuations. To this aim, a range of actions are to be taken. Better situational awareness both for controllers, aircrew and vehicle drivers, including conflict detection and warning systems, will not only enhance airport surface safety, but will also create room for surface movement capacity expansion, as well as positive impact on the environment.
We are now performing SESAR exercises in the context of the airport domain. The focus of these exercises is to test advanced ASM GCS functionalities. The focus is on the data link concept, is on the surface manager integrated with the departure manager, and also we are testing the safety nets, providing controllers with alerts or warning in case of critical situations.
The advanced surface movement guidance and control systems are key to achieve the necessary improvement in surface operations, enabling accurate surveillance and precise control of traffic on the surface. ASM GCS features include safety nets such as traffic advisories and alarms to reduce the risk of runway incursions and ground collisions, while providing guidance and situational awareness to pilots and vehicle drivers. An associated integrated user interface improves controller situational awareness, assisting in planning and routing of ground movements and allowing enhanced control of traffic in low visibility conditions, where major difficulties for ATC and crews occur.
The research and the validation activities conducted in SESAR will help future operational implementation at our airports. Thanks to these new SMGCS functionalities, integrated in a new counter-working position, safety and efficiency will still have space for improvement.
The main change to current surface movement operations is the transition from the first-come, first-served principle to an increased adherence to predefined schedule of surface movement for the planning and execution of departure movements. This is the so-called on-time, first-served criterion. In airport operations, as with other flight phases, communications between controllers and pilots will make the transition from traditional voice dialogues to digital exchanges of text via data link. Controller-pilot data link communications provide benefits to safety, efficiency, and workload by minimizing misunderstandings between controller and pilot, facilitating decision-making processes, alleviating voice communication tasks, and, as a result, reducing voice channel congestion. Through the D-Taxi services, ENAV validation exercises have proved that the transmission on board of taxiway routings by data link, directly integrated with airborne navigation aids, such as moving map display, resulted in increased situational awareness and advanced guidance functions for flight crew, particularly useful in low visibility conditions.
This simulates the tool that is on board of the aircraft when you use data link. As you can see on this HMI, when the pilot has to ask for startup, he simply pushes this button, the message is sent to the tower, Upon the acceptance of a startup request from the tower, this will become green and the pilot will start up. The same happens for pushback and for taxi requests.
The integration of different concepts, techniques, and tools will provide both controllers and pilots with a shared and synchronized synthetic picture of the real-time situation on the ground, preventing runway incursions, assuring separation between airplanes, vehicles, and obstacles, and precisely guiding each moving target in any weather condition. A range of technical and procedural solutions, both ground and airborne, have been implemented by ENAV experts, jointly with the Italian industry, to support the safe and efficient management of the runway, taxiways, and apron areas in all weather conditions. The final aim is to achieve throughput rates, equal or close to the best throughput rates achievable in good weather conditions and with a homogeneous aircraft traffic sequence.
We are glad to host these SESAR exercises in our backup operational room. It allows us to give have an immediate benchmark between the validity of an operational concept tested during the exercises and what we used to do in our operational experience. First feelings are positive according to the exercises, and some concepts are ready for implementation.
A day at Amsterdam NLR Center, validating new tools for low-visibility procedures. As part of ENAV validation campaign at Milano Malpensa, ENAV controllers and Dutch pseudo-pilots in conjunction with one pilot from Alenia Industries, connected in real time from Torino, were successfully exercising at NLR Narsim Tower Simulator the concept of virtual stop bars. The exercise proved that the newly developed tool substantially contribute to improve the safety and efficiency of Malpensa ground operations under low visibility conditions, compared with today's available techniques. A day at the SESAR joint undertaking, where the heart of the research beats. SESAR is managed by the SESAR Joint Undertaking, a public-private partnership founded by the European Commission and Eurocontrol, which includes 15 full members, representing the main air traffic management stakeholders. More than 2,000 experts are working daily to advance the SESAR program and deliver the air traffic management system of the future. ENAV is one of the 6 service providers, full members of the SESAR Joint Undertaking. Together, they have opened their own representative offices alongside SESAR JU premises.
Welcome to the A6 offices.
We can move on to the meeting itself. We have until about 5 o'clock, so we have a fair amount to get through. We've had a lot of work done behind the scenes, so I hope that it's going to be a relatively smooth meeting, but I think there's some important decisions.
The release delivery approach that we have defined within the SESAR partnership is essential to deliver the tangible and concrete results which are expected out of the development phase of the SESAR program. Within the release, activities are developed, validated within an operational environment. And from that perspective, of course, it is essential to have the air navigation service providers heavily involved in the definition and in the delivery of a SESAR release. As part of the A6, ENAV is deeply engaged in those activities. It was already the case in the first SESAR release that was defined 1 year ago. And it is, of course, the case in the second SESAR release, which is being developed at the time we speak.
ATM world is changing significantly and rapidly. The current economic crisis and the uncertainties about our short, mid and long-term future are seen as an opportunity for ENAV to continue to be, as we are recognized today, best-in-class ATM service provider in the future, by continuously improving, wherever possible, our level of performances, and for an always safe, efficient and value-for-money service for our customers. SESAR provides the right technological framework to achieve this target at European level, finally overcoming the European fragmented ATM infrastructure, which limits today the performances. That's why I'm convinced that ENAV took the wise decisions to be full member of the SESAR joint undertaking and to support SESAR since its early beginning in 2003.